My name is Rhapsody. Welcome back to Slice and Dice. We have the Lost, the Ruffian, the Buckle, Mystic, and Student here. Lost probably the newest among them, with 1 damage range poison, a couple of cruel sides that deal 1 damage, a cruel side that deals 2, and a dodge all effect. The Student comes well equipped with the ability to force someone to reuse a dice, as well as shield 1 mana gain, which I think I'll just lock in because they don't have that many sides. I don't want to just push them past having any effect this round. Buckle defending for 4, huge impact right there. Push everyone else. Nice. The Mystic also has a heal and shield 1 mana gain side. So, getting a lot of effect out of that. So let's start picking up some mana. Actually, hang on. The Buckle is taking 3. It's taking 2 of those to a rat. Okay. So if I kill that rat with the burst, then I don't have to worry about any incoming damage this round. And that also leaves the Buckle in a good position to be able to use a pristine defense in the next round. Not that I should need it, but better be prepared than not. Dang, a lot of whiffs there. It's gonna harm us just a little bit. We get some damage out, but yeah, it's gonna require something like this. That's our kill, baby. In fact, I'll just lock all the rest of it in. The Lost does double damage because of the cruel modifier. The enemy was below half HP when we did that, or at or below half HP, rather, when we attacked them there. I took the Gladiator in the last video. I kind of want to avoid that here. We could get the Student, rather, or we could upgrade the Student, sorry, into the Evoker. The Evoker having 3 in order to drop 4 damage to the topmost enemy. A little bit more assistance in dealing with backline targets, because I can currently only do a ranged poison strike or an area of effect cleave in order to harm them. Between Buckle and Mystic, can I keep the Ruffian alive if the Ruffian's going to use Pain? Not super consistently, unfortunately. I think I will take the Evoker here. And it's just a variety pick. I don't want to have the Guardian who I already had last episode again. We'll take 2 on the Evoker. That's good enough for me. 5 on the Ruffian is enough to get them to force a kill this round, but I would have to get a defensive roll on the Buckle here. Half of the rolls on the Buckle are defensive. There we go. What's actually the best play for me here? If I kill the top liner and that target, I can actually prevent myself from taking any lethals this round, and then I only have 1 health left on the rat that I have to take out next round. Easy. Couldn't be easier. That'll do it. Ruffian strikes the goblin, and it runs away out of fear. Spell Poultice. 1 mana to heal 2, single cast. However, we can also have an Anchor, turn 1 self-shield 2. I like turn 1 self-shield 2. Obviously, it's going to be pretty good with characters that have steal effects, so anything that is an effect that is also then increased by the amount of armor that you have access to. But also, it will allow the Ruffian on turn 1 to use the 5 damage pain and still survive on 1 health. It'll also help start thinking about, like, who do I upgrade my gray character to? Who do I upgrade my yellow character to? Either of them could be, you know. Actually, we've already got the kill. Either of those could be influenced by knowing that I have 2 shields on turn 1. Because turn 1 is the most important turn. It's the only turn you are guaranteed to always see. There goes the goblin. Spellblade and Brute. So Spellblade gives me a 1 damage mana gain, 1 damage engage, 1 damage poison. So like a toolkit of a bunch of different stuff that we can do here, but all of it's relatively small in its size. However, we also get the spell Imbue, +1 to damage sides for the target this turn. It is single cast though. There's also a Brute which I do love stunning an enemy. Oh my god, stunning an enemy with equal or less HP than you, just knocking them out for this round, dealing with them later. Incredible. However, can I even do that quite effectively? I'm not so certain. Stun an enemy with equal or less HP than you, says the Brute. My largest amount of damage is from the Evoker doing drops. Oof, boy. Yeah, because I'm giving up the Ruffian in order to do that. No, I think I'll take the Spellblade here. I do like having access to poison, because you can bump that with the Imbue in order to get 2 poison. And for a lot of boss fights relatively early on, 2 poison is going to be enough if I can get that early on. Heck, might even be more than enough. Obviously, the Evoker locks there. I'd like the Ruffian to be attacking this round, but them blocking for the Buckle in order to keep the Buckle on Pristine, still pretty good. Speaking of, Buckle uses Pristine. I could kill the Wolf on the top line this round as well. Although I don't need to, because the Buckle is mostly going to be defending the Mystic here. Okay, sure, I'll push the Spellblade then. So how do we want to do this? If I imbue the mana gain, I'll get the cost for it back. I'm just generating 1 extra damage here, basically. And then we defend Buckle, Buckle defends Mystic, Mystic defends herself, and we use a drop to kill the Wolf on the top side. I'm also going to take Gaze here, which is the spell the Mystic actually comes with. Didn't mention this at the time, but Gaze is 1 mana, gain 1 reroll, future, and cooldown. So it happens next turn, and it can only be done once a turn. So having an additional reroll for the next turn in order to just push damage against the Alpha, I like that. Let's do it. Alpha's attempting to summon this round. Love to get poison out on him. Ooh, Evoker high rolls again. Love it. Mystic, that's one of your best spaces right now. Yeah, heal 1 and mana 1. Everyone else pushes. Spellblade, will you settle for a single mana? No, actually, every other side is better for you right now. Ruffian. I think I'll let you do the 1 damage, just to guarantee that you do something this turn. I'm just gonna double drop on the Alpha. Next round, deal 3 damage to them, and just deal with the incoming damage from the Wolf. Should not be hard to do at all. Tough opening roll right there. Follows up with a heavy attack that actually won't be able to target the Alpha. If someone can defend the Ruffian can do the damage there. Burst to defend the Ruffian. And then keep them safe afterwards. 1 burst against the Alpha. Alpha only has 1 HP and flees at the end of that. Great. Okay. Big Hammer. Replace the 2 left sides with 5 damage heavy and blank. Think not. And Blessed Ring. Replace the rightmost side with Shield 1 Rescue. I love that. I also really like it being on another character who doesn't already have access to block, because having multiple different characters have multiple different ways to block for things at the same time makes it a lot easier to get the Blessed Ring to trigger multiple times a turn. The rescue keyword on it means that if it saves someone's life, then it will be available for reuse. Okay, I can just murder the Slimer on the top line literally instantly here. Boy. Buckle. Good roll. How do I want to do this? I think I should kill the snake. as my priority. And then if I drop, I can murder the Slimelet immediately, and then we just have a Slimer and a Slimelet coming out next turn. Also importantly, I only have to do 3 damage, and then I prevent all incoming damage for the rest of this turn. That's already more than enough. Murder. Whirl versus Druid. Whirl giving us some more access to AoE. Although we have a lot of things that would really benefit. Well, I guess, you know, 1 damage to all enemies is something we might want to imbue at some point. But we have a lot of things that would really, really, really deeply benefit if I had, you know, the ability to increase their size in any way. Outside of just the 1 imbue I get per fight. If the Mystic could become a Fae, I'd be very happy about that. If the Buckle could become an Armorer, I'd be very happy with that. Both of those having sides that would help us just increase other damage sides. I'm gonna take the Druid now, I think. Yeah. It's a little bit for the area of effect that we get from balance, and a little bit so that I have some growth sides, so that I actually have some potential of growing damage over the course of a fight. I'll take that poison. Will I? No, I'll throw that back, actually, at the moment. Evoker 2 is enough to lock on you, I think. Everyone else pushes again. This is a wee bit difficult. So I have 4 damage here. Another 4 from drop. I can kill the Ogre this turn, but then the Bandit kills my Evoker. Buckle has to do 2 damage to the Ogre, unfortunately. That sets them up to die to 2 drops later on at the most. Okay. That's more reasonable. And then the Spellblade, I will actually use the poison on you, which I was otherwise expecting to avoid. I'll hold on to the rest of the mana here. Yeah, Druid isn't saving anyone with that shield at the moment, unfortunately. More damage? Baby, is that more damage. Okay, drop, drop, and then we can just hit the next one and drop. Beautiful. Abacus and Lead Boots. Lead Boots cannot be rerolled, but +1 to all sides. And then Abacus, shift your middle row across by 1 and +1 max HP. Oh. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm taking Lead Boots, +1 to all sides. I'm gonna put it on the Spellblade. So they will either get 2 mana with 2 damage, 2 damage engage, or 2 damage poison. Oh man. I almost want to give them the Blessed Ring as well. That with 2? Baby. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. I think this is a good idea. We have so much possible access to mana. 3 different 2 mana sides on the Spellblade. We've got 2 2-mana sides on the Druid. 3 mana side, 2 mana side on the Evoker. That is a lot of ability to just nuke targets out with giant drops. Ruffian, I would love an area of effect hit on you right now. Okay. Well, we're losing the Evoker this round. We absolutely cannot keep them alive. Right? So the Slate is dealing 7 damage, which is enough to just kill the Evoker by itself. So if I kill 1 goblin, I would still have to kill the other goblin as well. I think I actually can do that, though. So 2 damage to that goblin, 5 damage to the bottom. And then enough mana to generate a drop. And then we save the Evoker. So we just have the Slate. 5 instances of damage will get us a kill here. 1 worst case instance of damage, basically. Thank you. This is what happens when you can't reroll. 1. 2. Defend and defend. We'll get you yet, Slate. My god. Spellblade. Literal worst rolls the entire time. Get those lead boots strapped on right. We're gonna need them. Scrapper. Oh, wow, Scrapper. Scrapper has 1 damage and charged. Bonus equal to your current mana. Also has 1 damage steal. 2 sides of 1 damage steal. Yep, that's exactly who I want instead of my Ruffian, and they will also hold the anchor, giving them a 3 damage hit on turn 1, if they want it. Sounds incredible to me. The charged side is actually the real powerhouse there, because we have 2 other characters that can get 2 mana in the same turn. We'll push this roll. Druid growing her defense would be pretty good. Worst case scenario, she hits the blank. Never mind, we got both of the mana hits I really wanted to see there. Incredible. So we're gonna hit Agnes for 4 on the top. Then we're going to hit Gither in the middle for 5. Wait. Hang on. No, we hit Gither in the middle for 5. Then we imbue the Spellblade to hit Agnes for 6. We burst Gither, then we lose the Spellblade if we do it like that. Hang on. Balance? That kills Agnes, removes 1 health from Gither, keeps the Spellblade alive. I don't think this is the best resolution of the turn, but we do have complete control over this fight, so I don't think it's gonna turn out too poorly for us. Okay. I shield the buckle, protecting them from death. Get extra mana. The Scrapper now has the ability to do stuff. Now if I heal and protect you, you can get 4 damage, Scrapper. I can follow that up with a burst, and then Buckle kills the final target on the field. Great. Charged Skull. Upon death, gain 4 mana. Karen's Obol. Add Death Wish to the 2 right sides. So Death Wish is ×2 of its effect if you are dying this round. I mean, getting 4 mana if the Spellblade is being targeted with lethal, that's pretty good. The Sniper and the Ghost right now have Eliminate, so they will target the enemy with the least HP, so that's probably not going to get the Spellblade this round. That said, 4 mana upon death, that's enough to just, charge so many effects. I think we do that, and then we put it on Buckle. And then just let Buckle die if we get deep in the fight. Be happy with that. If we get the ability to kill Buckle and then revive Buckle and stuff like that, oh boy, boy, boy. Hey! Wait a second, so this Sniper targeted 5 damage, randomly chose the Spellblade, and then because of that, the Spellblade had the lowest HP that the Ghost could see, so it then chose to eliminate the Spellblade. So the thing that I said wasn't going to happen, immediately happened instead. This could have been Karen's Obald. Boy. Buckle and Scrapper really screwed the pooch on this one, eh? Woof. Alright. I can use a drop. And the shield. Thankfully, I made sure that I had access to enough to keep them around. Having access to drop here is actually really huge as well for the sake of killing this ghost, because I only need to do 2 damage and then drop, and it kills the ghost. Okay, so 2 damage to the ghost, drop kills it, buckle stuns the ghost, and then Scrapper kills it. Ooh. Intriguing. There is a knight and a monk option here. Do we have any items that would influence my decision? The main item here that would really influence our decision is the presence of where are you? The presence of the anchor, because if that's on the knight will get 2 defense on round 1, as well as the ability to give 5 defense to someone else, such as maybe the Scrapper. I'm gonna take that. The charged skull, like, I don't want Evoker to hold the charged skull, because when Evoker dies, I lose access to the spell that I really want to cast with the charged skull consistently. I guess I give that to the Scrapper then. But then I lose access to charged. I guess I'll give it to the Evoker then. But then I lose access to... See? Goes back and forth like that. Oh, Knight. Roll the good effect, Knight. Druid could still roll a defense, but I'm pretty happy with the 2 damage growth here. I'm becoming less pleased. I see. This is not what I wanted. Scrapper, I really needed to, like, Knight, number 1, Knight, I just needed, like, shields from you, that's it. I needed one of those, and you failed it the entire time, how dare you. The Scrapper will die if I don't take out the bones on the bottom line, unfortunately. I'd also like to keep the Evoker further from death, and we can do that just by imbuing the Knight's blade here and letting them strike. Certainly not the cleanest fight of all time. Scrapper, you have more chances here to redeem yourself. Thank you. Okay. So, the Scrapper is not going to take any damage if I kill the bones on the top, which I am going to do. So what I should probably do is drop to kill the bones on the top. Then have the Druid... Oh boy. I don't want the Druid to die either. I guess it's a large enough swing here, and the Spiker does do area of effect damage as well, so I'll use balance, and then I'll defend the Druid herself. The Scrapper, I'm probably not gonna use for 1 damage this round. Mostly at this point, I think I just generate mana and try and use that to spank the heck out of the Spiker here. And that worked well. Monocle and Eucalyptus. Monocle adds engage to the leftmost side. Oh, a turn 1 engaged steel shield on Scrapper would be incredible. There's also Eucalyptus. Replace the middle right side with heal 3, cleanse, and W's. That just upgrades the Druids into a heal 3, cleanse, and W's. It gives the Scrapper just 1 more side that they can't fail to hit. I like that. And it gives me the ability to drop this into fights where I think I'm going to be, you know, going up against a bunch of debuffs that are going to be too tough for me. I'm actually going to put this on the Evoker, because I'm never going to settle for just the one. I pretty much always push on a 1. Ah, the illusions. We unlocked these in the last run. They have 2 sides that deal 1 damage petrify, 3 sides that deal 1 damage weaken, and a 2 damage weaken side as well, just for measure. Okay. Mana is really good, because then I can just kill all the illusions at the same time. Scrapper, you can lock that side, because Knight will get something that can give you armor. I'm just certain of it. There it goes. So, Spellblade. I'm going to imbue your spell first. Then you may attack the imp. Follow up with a Scrapper, hit against the other imp, and then balance, which clears the remaining targets off the field. Both of the snipers are targeting the spell shield. I mean, I should have known that earlier. In fact, I could have easily if I just looked at it. Would it have been too difficult to save the spell shield by allowing everyone else to become weakened? I don't know. Keeper. Wizard. Boy. Wizard has Inspire. Target hero can use their dice again. Deplete. Also has shield, single use, and perma boost. I mean, honestly, that would just be for the Spellblade. And the Spellblade would be really happy to have that. We also have Keeper as an upgrade possibly for the Knight. Has shield 2 repel, and 2 shield 5 steel sides, as well as a add self-heal and self-shield to target sides this turn. I'm worried that as soon as the Spellblade's gone, maybe I'm not going to want the Wizard anymore. Because I don't have many other characters that benefit from just having a +1 basic to all sides, but cannot be rerolled. I'm going to take the Wizard. Yeah. And if the Druid dies, I would like to have my mana, please. Up against Baron and the Ghosts. My favorite among all of the received pronunciation shoegaze bands. 5 on the Knight? Yeah, I'll take that shielding. Definitely. Push it on the Wizard. I would love to see a different effect. Okay, I'll take a growing defense. That's great. Actually, it's really good. It goes on the Knight, and then the Knight defends themselves. Incredible. Wizard, I'm going to continue to push you. Getting the other effect early would have been great. Oh well. A thing I'm immediately noticing here is how little anything we did that turn, save just defending one character, and even then they took a bunch of damage. We got one thing to grow, and we got some health on the Spellblade. Ooh, Wizard, nice roll there. Knight, I really think you should probably be defending this turn. But if we don't kill the ghost on the bottom side, you are dead. So I took a safety play there to be able to kill it. I'm going to push that. Damn it. Really shouldn't push that as it turns out. So the safety play is striking that ghost, using a imbue to increase the damage of the Spellblade to 4, using that to then murder that ghost and skipping their phase. Oh, I can actually do another interesting thing here. Knight, you attack in order to get me 1 more mana. Then I use a burst against the ghost and inspire on my Spellblade for another 4 damage and another 4 mana back to us. If I use a single burst here, it'll actually get me another mana back as well. So we can end on 3. Baron summons out 2 bones here. Not too much of an issue for us. Oh, 3 damage engage side's pretty good. 3 damage growth side's also pretty good if I get to use my Inspire. That'll make it even better. Scrapper, I would really like you to roll for a charged. Well done. Wizard, get mana? Did not. Wizard, get mana? Did not? Okay, I'm just gonna use the charge side to murder you. Actually? No, yeah, I use the charge side to murder one of the bones. The Spellblade takes care of the other one. The Druid pushes some extra damage. I can't use Inspire and then attack again with the Scrapper here, unfortunately. But I can use Inspire and then attack again with the Druid, who then gives me 2 more pieces of mana ready for the next turn, as well as a consistently grown growth. Nice poison hit there, Spellblade. I believe now I have more damage than I need for the kill. Yeah, this'll do it. I mean, I really kind of want to get it with an Inspire if possible. It probably was, but I didn't want to linger rather there in order to try and do it. Shimmering Halo, +2 max HP this fight when you save a hero, as well as the Glyph of Purity. Add Cleanse to the top and bottom sides. Reduces negative effects by N. Yeah, none of ours use their sides on allies. So it's Shimmering Halo. Do I want Shimmering Halo here? Gives 2 max HP this fight whenever you save a hero. I'm not going to be able to put that on the same thing as someone with Shield 2 Rescue. Also, that's never come up, really, unfortunately. I also can't really push for it, so it makes sense. I think I kind of want to take the random. Got me a tier 5 Updog. Add Updog to the top side. 2 times more, 2 times effect if you have more HP than the target. That's really good. Is the Scrapper consistently going to have more HP than the target at 5 and also want to kill them with that effect? Probably not. I guess giving the Wizard the ability to double mana gain might be the best here right now. Unless, of course, I want to move the Shield 1 Rescue off to a different character and then just give it to the Spellblade. Which actually, that is probably the best way to do it. Getting 2 extra mana out of that effect is pretty big. I could also give the Wizard the ability to rescue, just so that I can continually push the Wizard until I get the perma boost without fearing that I'm going to lose anything for it. Yeah, I like that. Let's do it. Up against a Troll Spiker. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. We got our perma boost effect. Okay. If I perma boost the Knight, and then you give 7 to the Scrapper then has 8 damage they can deal here in a single hit. Okay, I don't think that's the way we should do this. I can get some defense, obviously, for the Spellblade. I can continue blocking for the Scrapper. And I can keep the Spellblade alive here with a single burst. Although that does mean that the Spellblade has to hit the Troll. I'm going to have the Scrapper follow suit so we can just get one target off the board as quickly as possible here. Alright, Wizard. You rolling a double heal side here would actually be pretty slick. Nice work, buddy. Mana and Scrap, both good too. I'll take that. Okay. We're gonna heal up the Spellblade twice, so now I have more HP than my target in the Troll, so I will attack and get 6 mana instead of just 2. Okay, and then Scrapper now has the ability to deal 4 damage to the target, putting them down to 9. Hang on, how? There's a slightly better way to do this, I believe. So if I use the Druids first, and then imbue the Spellblade, I can have the Spellblade gain 8 from this cast instead. So then I can Inspire to let them cast that again. Scrapper can hit again, and then I can Inspire them one more time. And then I'm at equal or lower HP, right? If you have more HP than target. Okay, I have to have more HP than target. So I'll use a balance. I have more HP than target. Get another 9 mana back. Okay, these mana gain sides are really going off for us. Oh, wow. They give and they take away. Ludus. Oh, Ludus. You would be awful right now. Has a 6, a 5, a 4, a 3, a 2, and a 1 damage side. All of them with no keywords. So I'd be able to give Updog to the 4 damage side, but Ludus also has very low max HP. In fact, I lose 2 max HP in order to take Ludus here, without the ability to, like, specifically guarantee, like, a 6 or a 5 basically every round. This is harsh. There's also Bash here, who has 5 damage heavy, which is pretty good in this fight against the snakes and the gnolls. Also has 2 damage steel, as well as a stun. I think I'm going to have to take this Bash here. Kind of wish I didn't have to. Now I have no charged space on the Bash. Okay. Well, I mean, unfortunately, no one can be rescued this turn. So the Wizard's effect there is minimized. I can defend the Bash, and then the Bash can do lethal to a target. Both great outcomes for us there. I can push the roll on both of these remaining targets as well. Everything except for the single defend side is equal to or better than this for the Wizard, so I'm going to roll them one more time. Nice. Huge damage. I'm going to have the Bash take out 2 of the targets on the field. In the Snake on the bottom line. Yeah, no, this is fine. And then I'll just have it repeat and take out the other snake. And finally, Spellblade takes a single attack in. Right? Oh no, I can take out the other snake. If we attack in the right order, we can get another burst out at the very end, taking out the final snake. Now there's just gnolls on the field. No poison for me, buddy. Only the 2 of these gnolls even know how to attack us. Yeah, Knight. Lock in some damage, I guess. 1-0 down. And then we can actually get the other two with bursts. Beautiful. Charge Link and Clay. Charge Link adds charged and single use to the top and bottom sides. Charged gain bonus equal to your current mana, and single use after you use this side, replace it with a blank this fight. Charged and single use to the top and bottom. I do get a ridiculous amount of mana sometimes. But I don't know about that. There's also Clay. Copy the other equipped items on this hero. So something that we want a second effect from. Honestly, that only is lead boots for me right now. Because the second lead boots, what? I cannot be rerolled twice? Actually, that's really, really good. Although, what am I going to do the... Oh, actually, the up dog, that's fine. That can go on Bash, probably. Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to take the Clay. All of these signs are now 2 on the Spellblade. Hopefully I get an upgrade of the Spellblade that has low numbers but huge effects when they are increased, because otherwise, oops, 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 oops. Otherwise, this is going to be tough stuff. I can kill the Hydra this round. Although two people have giant exert sides. Really like if that weren't the case. I'm gonna push one more roll. Okay. Let's start with just some attempts. So 1 damage against the Hydra there. I'm going to use this Imbue. Second hit against the Hydra. Third hit against the Hydra. Fourth hit against the Hydra. And then burst kills them. Then we have the ability to bash to prevent incoming damage. I don't know if I need to use the Inspire at all. I don't think I'm getting like a particularly large effect out of it. Because that's 3 instances of damage already, right? And then 2 bursts kills the Hydra. Heck, I could even just try and deal with the incoming damage. Actually, I don't want any of the Spellblade sides to be petrified because the Spellblade can't reroll, whereas the Druid can. I'll for summons a second, but honestly, getting the Hydra down is most of the fight right here for us. Oh, good hit. And I can shield up, I guess. Oh, wow. I found the perfect usage. Bash hits the highest HP target. I inspire you. Wait, no, this isn't your up dog side. No, you don't get to just instantly kill them for us. Why? Well, I mean, Inspire 4 for 5 to the Alpha is still pretty good here. Yeah, I guess it's still the right thing for us to do. Only 3 HP left on that Alpha, as well as 2 wolves. No targets even dying this turn. Good to see that. Honestly, that's one of the Wizards' best remaining sides right now. You lock that. I think Bash is huge. Druid should just take out one of the thorns, ideally. And Knight, you can push again. Cool, you can also take out one of the thorns. So, Spellblade just outright murders the Alpha right there. I think that's easy. We can attack the Wolf and take out both of these thorns, and then follow up with the balance in order to kill the Wolf. And then even spread out some extra HP from the Wizard. Now we've just got the one Wolf. Beautiful. Fight's over. All but for the screen that shows up after this giving us new stuff, like here the Valkyrie or the Prophet. That fight was over. Valkyrie or Prophet? So Valkyrie does have Shield 2 Rescue, has 4 damage Death Wish, has target ally cannot be killed this turn, as well as a revive 2 topmost defeated allies. It's not a lot of shields that I would have access to if I took the Valkyrie. But being able to revive targets is really good. Being able to keep them from dying in the first place, also really good. The Prophet having the heal 1 to all allies, that to me is very calming, because I think I can just get enough mana with other effects in order to be able to use the Soothe to keep us all alive in long fights. And I think if the fight goes long enough, we just win. So I take the Prophet here. Let's give the Charged Skull to the Prophet. Reward Anvil. Smash this item. I can smash the Eucalyptus and get 2 random tier 3 items. Eucalyptus being the side that is giving the heal 3, double use, and cleanse to the wizard. I'm going to decline. I think that's just a safe space. Not many things alter the middle right space, rather. Yeah. Updog. Hang on. Updog on the Prophet, because Updog does mean you have to have more HP than the target. So I would need Bash to have more HP than the highest health target on the field in order to be able to use a heavy for double damage. However, the Prophet only has to be higher than any other target on the same field in order to heal them by 4 as well as gain 4 mana. I think that is definitely the person who should be getting that. Great. Tarantus is summoning 3 spiders on turn 1. Thanks, bud. Not actually. The Knight can defend the Bash, and then the Bash can easily take out a character. Do a lot of damage to a Tarantus. I'm going to push on the other 2. The Prophet does have equal HP right now as the Spellblade. Yeah, I don't think Overdog will work there, but I will still take the 2 mana. I'm also going to push this roll. I'm hoping for the wand. I don't get it. I can prevent 2 incoming poisons, though. We get 2 mana as well. Defend the Bash. If I imbue the Spellblade, then I can just kill a target outright as well, which we should do. I prevented the incoming poison, so both of the poison spiders aren't that problematic to me, so I'll kill the top spider, and then I'm just going to bash for 7 damage Tarantus. If I really wanted to, I can inspire and bash Tarantus for another 7. It's not an awful idea. Use 4 mana for 7 damage right now? Yep. Yeah, that's good. Especially because we haven't got the incoming poison, otherwise I might have considered the regen more highly. Okay. Prophet does not have more health than anyone on the field at the moment, unfortunately. They would have to be healed first. Bash, that is a pretty good hit for you. Okay, well, things have gotten a little weird because Tarantus is going to immediately just kill the top enemy, right? So my Spellblade is dead. So I should just let them go. Do I have a cleanse effect coming out? No, I don't think so. So instead, I think I'm going to give the perma boost to the bash here. Dealing 6 damage straight up to Tarantus. We'll defend the Prophet and also get some extra there. My god, Tarantus has done nothing but summon spiders this entire time. What a nightmare. Please, there's too many dice you're using at this point. I heard too many sounds. We'll lock it. Okay, Prophet. This is exactly where you come into yourself here. Rescue while healing for 3. Rescue while healing for 3. Bash takes out Tarantus. There is now no Tarantus. The Knight is also now on full HP and has access to pristine shielding. I'm gonna heal up the Wizard, also defend the Prophet, have the Knight defend themselves. If I inspire the Bash, we can just hit again, kill another target on the field. Start, like, munching through them. Well, I guess I could also just burst 2 times rather than doing that. Actually, that's way better. I get to save 1 mana, and I get to prevent that side from depleting, so increasing the cost of the reuser dice for the rest of the fight by 1. Ooh, Prophet rolls the best side again. Prophet don't miss. None of that's necessary for me. Okay. Prophet saves the Wizard. I'm going to murder one of y'all who are targeting the Knight. We'll heal up the Wizard again and protect the Prophet, and then we just have 1 single mana hit to come out. Yep, the Prophet has really exceptionally helped our resource battle here. Also, the fact that most of the spiders that entire time just decided not to use poison was really helpful. I don't know why they did it. Much appreciated, though. The Knight being able to kill one of the spiders is pretty good this round. Another spider goes down. That defends and kills something as well. Oh boy. The Prophet, again, is not on enough HP to be higher than anyone else on the field. Gosh! Ah, that could have worked so good, but it doesn't. Okay, and now, if I inspire the Prophet can heal the Wizard for 4, as well as gain 4 mana back. But I could also not do that, and just blow up one of the spiders. Great. We knew where this fight was going the entire time. Glad to have finally arrived here. Take the Prophet's heal. One murder, and burst the other one 2 times. Got him! Finally! Singularity. +2 to the right sides twice. Wait, oh, rather, it could be twice if we gave Clay to the same effect. There's also Burning Halos. Deal 1 damage to all enemies whenever you save a hero. I'm gonna try and put that on Prophet. Let's see if I get to save enough lives in order to make that work. Honestly, the Knight ends up dying probably before the Bash consistently here. Well, actually, no, the Bash sometimes has to hit the wrong enemy. Okay. We've got the zombies out on the field, so I'm very much hoping for some of my larger damage sides. That's one of them. That'll kill. I'm gonna have to do 3 damage to the Spiker in order to allow the heavy from the Bash in order to hit the other zombie, but I'm happy to do it. The rest of these I can push. Absolutely lock both of those. Don't even think about it. I almost wonder if I should just do 8 damage to the Spiker and ignore one of the zombies right now. Yeah, I like that. We'll just murder out one of the zombies. Knight deals a decent amount of damage to that Spiker, and we will keep the Bash around alive and healthy. Being able to kill the Spiker with just a simple burst next turn, huge. Giant for us. I already have all of the mana that I need in order to do this. Lovely. Okay, I want the Prophet to get 4 mana by doing the big heal on the Spellblade. I just wanted that to happen. Spellblade, you can murder the zombie. Gross, you say. A burst murders another target, and then the sniper goes down, giving us our end fight. Fencer. The Fencer will have 3 damage AoEs, but I won't be able to re-roll on them at all. And if they ever hit dodge all enemy effects and attacks, I'm just going to be really sad. They'll have 2 5 damage, 5 shield self sides. Is that good? We do get a decent amount of mana. The Poet with 2 shield, 2 charge sides is pretty good. Yeah, I'll take the Poet here. Yeah, I think here I will take the Poet. Poet pick. We've chosen the Poet twice, and now we've unlocked a new item called Poem. Adds alliteration to all sides. Alliteration, ×2 if the target has the same first letter as me. Incredible. I'm going to give the Anchor Defense to the Bash, just in case they want to deal 4 damage on turn 1. Am I fine with everything here? Does the Prophet save people more than the Poet does right now? Yes. 2 zombies in this fight as well as a Basilisk. Ideally take the zombies out first if possible. Basilisk has more HP though, complicating matters. I mean, the 3 damage poison does probably just go against the Basilisk here. Seems the right target. I could even give them the ability to repeat that. No, I can't, because the Basilisk will... yeah, the Basilisk will prevent. It'll petrify if I attack it. Okay, I think I have to push. Bash exerting this turn feels pretty bad. Worst case scenario, they get the X. Every other side's better for me right now. Cool. So, Spellblade reduces the Basilisk to not the highest HP target on the field. Then the zombie can prevent incoming poison against a target. The wizard can self-defend. No, I should keep the Poet around more, I think. Yeah. in order to get 2 more mana for the Poet to then be able to defend someone by 4. So that'll be the Spellblade. Pretty good first round. Only 1 summon out of the Wisps. Got one of the zombies down. Basilisk is now dying as well. Okay, so the wizard has inflicted pain on all sides this turn. Next turn, next turn. Okay. If I use the cleanse on themselves and then on the poet, heck, even if I reuse afterwards, then I can get like a lot of cleansing off. That's a ridiculous amount of cleansing off, in fact. Everyone else pushes their roll. Prophet, you can definitely take that right now. Great. We'll start off with the Bash killing the zombie. Then I'm going to... Oh, this isn't an Overdog side? Of course it's not an Overdog side at the moment. Then I'll have the wizard remove inflict pain from themselves so that they don't die while trying to do this, and then they give it to the poet. Then I'll have them capable of doing that again in order to remove poison from the Spellblade, as well as heal them up, as well as remove poison and the upcoming inflict pain on the Bash. I think I might keep my Imbue this turn even. Actually, I'll have the Spellblade attack first so that I can unpetrify them with the response as well. Okay. What remains that we can do here? Killing a Wisp or 2 would be nice. Actually, if I buff you to have 4 on this, then I can strike the Basilisk, bring that back, do the same thing for the Bash, but we leave the Inspire with the ability to pump back into just 4 damage, killing a Bones, and then Inspire the Spellblade again, killing a Wisp, and then we can Inspire the Spellblade again, killing another target off the field. Here I will take down, I guess, the other Wisp. Blow you up, and start blowing up the next targets, I guess. A more well-managed fight I may never have seen. Yeah, this'll kill targets. I should not need to worry about this. We have so much mana. Now, speaking of that mana, let's throw some of it at the enemies. Big defense for the Bash. Blow them up, and goodbye to the final Bones and the Wisp. Pile of bones. We've killed 100 bones, so we've unlocked a new monster. I love how every run we're unlocking new monsters, and the next run we're just seeing them and just every single time. We are so far from done with the amount in this game. Time Stone, add Cantrip to the 2 right sides. Cantrip. Baby. Spellblade not being able to do that. There's also Angel Feather, add Rescue to the top and bottom sides. I mean, that would be insane for the Poet. Enough mana on that turn and the Poet just saves everyone. In fact, the Poet should probably now hold the Burning Halo. Everything else here I think is still fine though. Okay. Poet could theoretically save themselves this turn. Bash, I'm just going to have you stun that Banshee and prevent them from doing a thing this round if possible. This will have to be good enough for me. I'm going to, as I said, stun the top Banshee. And there's no way for them to save a target here. Well, I mean, I guess unless I target someone else, but I don't really want to target anyone else. We'll save the Banshee. The Bash, I really want to keep you on large HP if possible, so that you have the ability to bash other targets. Banshee on the bottom side, I would really like to start getting rid of you as quickly as possible. Keep the Poet around, I guess. Yay! Only one Banshee is getting it out of this turn, or getting out of this turn roll. Poet, I would love you to roll one of your defensive sides. My god! It would be incredible. One of your rescue sides. There it goes! Woo-hoo-hoo. I'll take any mana gain I can get my hands on. My god. Okay, this will double its effect on... Wait. Overdog. It'll double its effect on the Poet, so I get 4 mana out of just that one. I get another 4 mana, and the Wizard... I think... Yeah, I think I'm just going to give the Wizard the plus damage here so that I can strike down the Banshee in a single hit. So, defend the Prophet, saving their life. Oh, wait, actually, I don't need to do that because of the multi-defend here. Okay, hang on, it's finally going off. Add rescue to the top and bottom sides. We have 10 defense. Rescue, giving it the ability to be used again if it saves someone, and Burning Halo, deal 1 damage to every enemy when you save a hero. So, save that hero, save that hero, save that hero. Bunch of damage. Gonna give Bash the defense here so that I can attack that demon without losing. I'm also gonna give the Bash the ability to do that again. Take out the Banshee. None of this is like super efficient right now. And part of it is because none of it needs to be. We absolutely got him. It sucked to waste, you know, like 15 minutes trying to figure out the optimal solution to a fight that was already won. There's reasonable time for all of those kinds of things, but now is not it. Okay. There goes the demon. Goodbye to the bones, and we'll even finish off the other one. Venom. Oh, right before the boss as well, baby. But Venom won't be able to reroll. I'm not lucky enough for that. I'm just not. I know it. I think this is the first time in this series that I can demonstrate a turn down of an upgrade. No upgrade for me, thank you very much. My Spellblade is good enough. I'm gonna regret this, aren't I? They have a 3 damage poison side. They're better than the Venom right now if I have to take away the other stuff. Bash? That's exactly enough damage to take out that core. You should do that in round 1. That's a good idea, I think. I'd love to defend the wizard more. Okay. You know, the unfortunate thing is I can't do it like this, because I have to attack the core first, and then the wizard is not going to take enough damage to kill it, because if I defend the wizard, yeah, the core goes into the back line. Oof. Also, the Prophet and the Wizard both managed to have basically nothing available this turn. Yikes. Oh boy, this is worse than I wanted it to be. Poet, I guess shield yourself. Actually, keep the Prophet alive. We're gonna need healing. Oof. I really shouldn't have pushed the Prophet. I should have just taken the 4 max HP that they offered me. Looks like the Prophet is currently taking 15 damage. More shield from the Wizard is a good idea, especially for the possibility of... Boom! There it is. My God, this is a good turn, actually. The Prophet is going to be able to overheal a target, or overdog heal a target, rather. I will be able to defend the Wizard from the incoming damage from the Archer in the back line, and then... Boom! Giant Poet defense. Do it again. So I can now give 3 regen, as well as 3 current HP to my entire party. I'm gonna do it. It's gonna make it hard for the Prophet to use the Overdog side, but small price to pay, I think. Oh, double poison! Thank you, Poet. I was about to say Prophet. Well, I guess I have them on the team as well. That Archer in the back line is an absolute nuisance. Okay. I'm going to strike and then imbue the poison into the Spellblade, attack, and then bring it back, and then attack again. Even more damage again. Beautiful. They did big hits to me, and that was, in fact, 3 damage poison cleave. But our regen is helping take care of this. I think we can go all out this turn. I think it might be the right time for it. Okay, Prophet, full heal the Poet. I mean, if we don't do it that way, we get less mana, but we can kill the Archer in the back line. Actually, we can't even do it with the burst. Oh, because the poison is the part taking over. Oh, no. Okay, yeah. We'll just do this in the normal way. I was going to try and do it tricky, but I don't need to do it tricky. I'll roll the bash, sure. Just see if they get a better side. They do not. Big engage hit. Big other hit. I can burst you 1, 2, 3 times. Goodbye, dragon. And now it's just the Archer. They're trying to flee. You know what? Fair enough. You may flee. Current streak 3, best streak 3. We're starting to get some wins tied together here. We only had 2 deaths the entire run, and both of those were on the Spellblade. Huge fan of the opportunity here to show off a character that just wants to stay 2, just doesn't want an upgrade whatsoever. And the Wizard worked really well. Double dipping multiple times with the Poet and the Prophet each was absolutely crucial in so many circumstances. For the moment, let me get back to this screen so they can say my name's Rhapsody, the name of the game has been Slice and Dice. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourself. So there's a playlist in the top left with all of my content on this game, past, present, and for the very far future. There is a YouTube recommendation down below for what it thinks you should watch next, and streaming past the names of the people so generously supporting the Republic on patreon.com/RhapsodyPlays at or above the thank tier. And a special thanks this episode to 3D. Hopefully you'll have been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we see you all next time.